Hi, I wanted to show you the Nusbio web API. I am in the Nusbio console sample, which is on GitHub, and when I initialize the Nusbio object, I also request the instantiation of a web server, which will be listening on port 1964. Let's start the console. Now that the console is running, I can open a browser and paste the following URL. Localhost 1964/nusbio/state. As a response, I'm getting a blob of JSON describing the Nusbio device state. For each GPIO, we have the name, the state, true for high, false for low, and the mode, 0 for input and 1 for output. And now I can start typing GPIO 0/high, and this turn my GPIO on. I can turn GPIO number 1. I can also specify multiple GPIO. I can turn them low. I can request for the state of a GPIO. Now I like to show you the open source tool named curl, which allows to make HTTP call from a command line. If I paste the following command and hit enter, I can now turn my GPIO 0 on. The URL syntax is the same as previously showed. And here is my JSON nicely formatted. I wrote a batch file named blink all, which illustrates the Blink web API. And here's the source code. I request each GPIO or each LED to blink at a different rate. And I can execute another batch file to turn everything off.